Welcome to the AFC side of the Chop Shop, y'all. It's me, Al, Marky Lowe, Rue, Hitman is in the house.
What up?
What's up? Dana Dan with fame, well, he ain't the honorary fan no more. He's just the man in the stand.
Man in the stand.
That's Grant.
So Jacksonville, New England.
Yeah.
Jacksonville. We ain't talk about Jacksonville yet. Yeah. So Jacksonville, New England. I think Jacksonville stayed the course. I think they had a solid plan. I think somewhere in there you needed to kind of take a few chances. I mean, they stayed in their base package. I felt that their front line, defensive line, got a good push. But somewhere in there you had to mix in a few blitzes, a few, test your secondary and let them handle their business.
I agree.
But they didn't. And they hung pretty tough for a while, but offensively, things didn't happen. I said Garrard needed 3 big pass plays for this game. The first one he hit, 4th and 1 or 4th and inches, whatever it was. They play action fake. He hit Mercedes Lewis for a big pass. That was the first big pass play. The second big pass play was when he was going to the ground and he got the pass off and he lobbed it for a touchdown. Now the third one wasn't his fault. He put the pass on the money. That was to what's my man, Northcutt?
Dennis Northcutt.
He dropped that. He dropped it. Now that would have been the third play, and I think that would have been that would have put the game at 21-all if I'm not mistaken. And from there, hey, battle it out and see what comes out. But that was the play to me. When Northcutt dropped that touchdown pass, that was the one where it's like, damn, that was the third one. And New England did what they do.
Well, in addition to that, I thought a significant drop came with Matt Jones. Matt Jones is usually a sure-handed alley-oop type catch. He's a 6'5" former quarterback at Arkansas. And usually, like I said, he got the good hands, but he dropped the pass that was in the end zone, in the corner of the end zone. But anyway, Jacksonville, I think you was tough. I like you. I wanted to ride with you. You didn't get it done, but don't worry about it. There's somebody else that's going to do the job. You can rest assured of that. You'll be back next year with that hell of a running game and good defense. And like my man Mark said, man, you played conservative a little bit too long, and that's what it got you.
Yeah. Hey, I think the same thing. I agree with both you guys. The other thing I look at New England, Jacksonville got tight at the end of the game. They didn't make the plays they needed to play. They kind of was out their element, but what they did, what was smart, was shut down Randy Moss.
Yeah.
But in doing that, they had to give up something, and Brady found the other outlets, which he's superb at doing.
One thing I wanted to say is that they ain't get no pressure on my man. You know what I'm saying? They got to get pressure on him. If you get pressure on him, you can create some of that disruption. Like everybody said, you took Randy Moss out, you don't give up something, but you got to take something else away. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way y'all would have had a chance. And D-House, Northcutt, you dropped the balls, man. If I'm not mistaken, he dropped 2 passes. I mean, that was your time to shine, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, peace to D-House, but, you didn't come through, man. That was the game right there.
Second game was the big upset. This was Sandog against Indy. Now, a lot of things came to fruition. We talked about, hey, let them catch them pretty passes and smash them. They did that.
Yep.
We talked about, don't play their game, do what you got to do. They did that. With all that being said, I still picked against them, and I just got to give a salute to Sandog because you did it. I knew that what the keys were, but I didn't think necessarily they was going to bring it across because Phillip Rivers, as I think the whole world knows now, talks a lot of shit. I also brought that up that I wasn't down with Phillip Rivers from the time he started woofing a lot of shit in the Broncos game, and I thought he was going to be the reason that they wouldn't be able to do it. Right. And, I guess, ironically, he got hurt, so that possibly could have been why it got handled. Don't know. What I do know is, scoreboard, San Diego won. Big ups to San Diego.
The other thing I look at, too, man, San Diego defense disrupted Indy's timing, which we talked about in the beginning of the season. We always talked about, and everybody in here knew that Indy is not a big, powerful team. They're a finesse team. They didn't have the Dwight Freeney, but he wouldn't even made a difference they was playing.
I don't think so.
No, not at all. Bob Sanders, pack a big punch, but they brought a little bit more sweetness in that punch to him. He separated the shoulder and stuff like that. Thumping with him. Hey, San Diego, Rue, congrats. Y'all was thumping with him. Now, next week, it's going to be a bigger task.
So we're going to run this like this and slide it over and let my man bring it home.
Yeah.
San Diego, I salute you. I honor you. You did what you were supposed to do. They are the Indianapolis Colts. It's not a big upset. I'm not going against my peoples when they say that, but what I'm saying is, an upset is when you didn't think you can win. You knew you could win. I knew you could win. We beat the motherfuckers, and I said motherfuckers, we beat the motherfuckers 2 times prior. They came out to San Diego. That wasn't convincing enough. We go into their house and whoop their ass again within the last 3 years. It's the second time. We beat them in their own house. Bob Sanders got broke off by Turner. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Harrison was hurt, and he got hurt some more in the game. They had to sit his ass down. We finished the game with soldiers that came off the bench. Soldiers that's usually in reserve positions. Billy Bowling, I salute you. My man Turner, I salute you too. LaDainian get better. Phillip Rivers get better. If y'all gonna talk that shit, well, let's back it up. We already backed it up once. We gonna back it up again. It will not be an upset against New England. They know what's coming. What's coming, they gonna get it. Like Machiavelli the Don, the great Tupac Shakur said, against all odds, I salute you. I salute you, Chargers. You know what you gotta do. We gonna fuck them up. New England and the broad that put the charges on Randy Moss. Thank you, bitch.
I want to ride with him.
Hey, man. If a motherfucker ain't ready to whoop somebody's ass and play a football game or something.
San Diego, do what you gotta do.
Man,
it ain't shit talking when you can back it up.
Man.
I believe you can do it, and I will collect on my bets from all the motherfuckers out there. If I lose, which we not gonna lose, San Diego, I'm gonna pay up. I'm gonna ride for you. I know you gonna do it. I said you was gonna do it. I'll ride with you. We will get our victory.
But anyway, all jokes aside, man.
They are pigs.
I mean, my man gave such an inspiring speech. I almost feel bad seeing New England go win. But I put it like this.
Reality setting back in
Against all odds.
I'm gonna just say this for the New England game, man. On the real, it's there to be won. We all know what needs to happen. You got to come up on these cats, and you gotta play them tough. You gotta bump them off the line. I feel like Randy Moss is still the same Randy Moss that don't want it when the funk being brought to his face.
Right.
We all know he's talented. We all know how good of a receiver he is, and we all know his specialty is running streaks. He catches touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't running no curls, no drags, no slants, and all of that. He's running wide open pass catching. So you gotta handle the business. Go ahead,
So
dog.
who we got? San Diego, obviously. Who you got?
You know what? I have to go with New England. I'm gonna tell you why though. The reason why I go with New England is because New England has proven that they can play mistake-free.
Yeah.
Because the issue is this, quite frankly, we're taking it straight back to the street now. You know what I'm saying? This is straight street boys, man on man. You know.
And it's personal too for San Diego going up in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Very personal.
So this is the
very
thing.
personal. This is
The
gonna be a
first
fight.
team to make a mistake is the team that's gonna lose.
Well, it depends on what part of the game it's in. In the beginning, they can maybe recover.
I mean, I'm not talking about a small mistake. I'm talking about
I got
a
you.
blown coverage,
Right.
a misassignment,
Right.
something like
Right.
that. I'm gonna tell you something else about the Randy Moss. I know he's running the streets, but lately I've been seeing him. He's been catching a few curls, and it's just setup. The setup for him to get free,
Right.
because they know that they taking that away when he's just running the streets. I've been seeing him catch some balls coming back, 10 yards coming back, 12 yards coming
But see,
back.
that's the beauty of it. If you don't catch those, here's where you
Light his ass.
you gotta line his
you
ass
gotta
up.
smash. You
If
gotta
a dude
smash.
want to, I mean, as a corner, a physical corner, if a cat catches a curl in front of you, that's green light go to rip his funky ass head off.
Run
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just got to make sure you make the tackle.
Right.
But this is where you got to be like, man, I'm going to make you pay for catching the curl.
And Randy Moss ain't getting to
You
his
got
yards
dog.
after the catch.
I got
unless
this.
he's on the street.
I got
But
the
they-
Trick this,
I
trick
got
this.
the pads.
I just want to get this in. This ain't got nothing to do with X's and O's or the stats.
Right.
This is shit is personal. I'm gonna let you know. Them motherfuckers,
That's what it's
we
gonna
whooped their ass last year in New England, 44 to something. Then they came in the playoffs and they got us because we was high-siding a little bit too much. But this is what's gonna happen. Sooner or later, you motherfuckers gonna have to respect somebody. You don't respect nobody. And these young ass hogs gonna break you old motherfuckers down and take the crown. And you best believe that. They know something that nobody else know. New England ain't shit. This ain't the Pop Warner Pony League. You playing against some young hogs, some real men. They about to take this shit.